Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to take a look at this week's episode of Dream Hangars, and right now up on the screen I have a comment from Parth Patel, and their Dream Hangar is basically based around machine guns. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and they have specified to use sharpshooter on the Punishers and the Avengers. So we're going to look at the Ares, the Fenrir, the Aljung, the Nemesis and the Spectre. So you can see here I do have the Ares equipped with Punishers, Last Stand Thermo Nuke, I have Lockdown Ammo, and here are the pilot skills for the Ares. And next up we have the Fenrir, so we have Avenger and Punishers, Last Stand Heavy Armor Kit, Advanced Repair Unit, and here are the pilot skills for the Fenrir. And we have the Aljung with the 10,000 gold skin. We have Avengers on here with Last Stand Thermo Nuke, Lockdown Ammo. And here are the skills for the Aljung. And then we have the Nemesis with Punishers, Last Stand Thermo Nuke. I have Phase Shift on here because many of you guys have been saying, that this is actually pretty deadly with Phase Shift. And here are the pilot skills for the Nemesis. And lastly, we have the Spectre. I think this one's also going to be a lot of fun too. We have Punishers on the Spectre with Last Stand Thermo Nuke, Lockdown Ammo, and here are the pilot skills for the Spectre. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to run a game now. Then in the second half of the video, we are going to take a look at another Dream Hangar from one of you guys. And that's pretty much how it's going to go. So let's hop into game number 1. Okay, so game 1 we have dropped in on Valley Map, and this is Beacon Rush. So I decided to start with the Spectre here. I gotta be careful of that Aljung. I think I should probably go for this beacon on the right side. The only thing is that. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. He's gone into flight, but I am actually doing quite a bit of damage to him. Oh man, he's getting shredded up pretty good. And I need to get behind cover here quick. This guy is going to be pushing around the corner, and I think that's an Ares too. Let's just wait here. Oh man, these guys are going to get our beacon on the left. Guys, that side. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Come on, let's see if we can lock them. Come on, I gotta at least get this guy down to half health. Come on, stop him, guys. Stop him. Yes. And this guy here too. Oh, good thing I got him. I was running out of ammo there. Uh-oh. That's gotta be a invader here. Let's lock him. We can. There we go. Oh no, he's gonna get that beacon. That's not good. That's the downside to when you are trying to play all your bots. So this guy's gonna take me out, and we lost that side beacon there. I'm hoping we get the center because then I can drop in there. No, we didn't get that even. Oh shoot, that's not good. Okay, let's use the Nemesis next. I'm gonna see if I can make a push for this right beacon here. We need to get this beacon back. Let's try to do this. And now. Okay, perfect. My teammate was here to help me out. I'm just gonna stay close just in case he needs my shield here. Let's do this. And oh shoot! Are they getting? I'm watching this player here because you see how he's sneaking around. He's waiting for my teammate, so I'm watching him. we still have the Aljung. So let's drop in here at center with the Ares, so we can lock this guy down. Come on, come on. Oh shoot, oh, don't lock me. Ah, he locked me. Oh, good thing my teammate is here. He can help me with his shield there. Let's move this way. Trying to get this guy in the tunnel here. I don't know if I am hitting him. Okay, there, good. Just trying to protect my teammate. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. This guy. We're losing a beacon somewhere. Oh, our right side again. Oh. This way, dude. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Gonna do this now. Oh. he used phase shift. But we're gonna move towards this beacon to get it back. Oh jeez. You know what? Let's go for this guy here. Go for guys that you know or that you can get. So it's now 4 versus 3. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna use my Aljung here because I know these this guy might be able to lock. Let's lock him and get him down. And maybe this one here too. Yep, he's taking a lot of damage there. He's gonna almost. Oh. Just watching my teammate here just in case that happens. Oh no, and he went straight for me. Oh, come on, man. Oh, this is what you call being up close and personal. And that should do it. There we go. And if I can get close enough, you know what? Let's drop in that last bot over here. Ooh, this is a good target. Let's shred this guy up. So this game actually ended up being pretty good because I ran through the entire lineup. This entire Dream Hangar here. Just fire everything to reload. But this game is going to be over like now. I don't think they have any more. Yeah, that was actually a really good round. I wasn't, I ran actually a couple of games and I didn't actually run through the entire lineup. This is the first game where I actually did that. So that was a pretty good round there, and let's take a look to see how we did. So we ended up doing 2.2 million, 11 kills, 2 beacons, and let's take a look at my teammates. And this player over here, running a combination of bots from level 5 to 9. And I'm looking at their pilots. Their pilots are pretty leveled up if you look at that. So level 30 upwards. And here are their weapons. So, what they are doing kind of actually on the Spectre and this Inquisitor is what you want to do. Kind of actually reminds me of another video where I was looking at another player. I wonder if it's the same player. Maybe you guys can track that video down. But let's take a look at the other team here. So this guy is running bots, from level 8 to 11. Looks like they just got the Ares, but they are running pretty leveled up weapons. Their pilots are pretty leveled up as well, except for this one. And this other player over here, I believe this player is actually from South Africa. So shout out to the South African players out there. And he is running bots, from level 8 through to 12. And you take a look at his weapons. He's actually doing a very good job with his weapons here. You can see moving it all to level 12, and then I'm assuming MK2 after that. And their pilots are on their way to level 30. So looking very good here with that hangar. So up on the screen right now, I have the next Dream Hangar from Tonya, and they are requesting an Ares, a Strider, Invader, Behemoth, and a Phantom. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cook things up, and then I'm going to show you what pilot skills and modules I'm running on those bots. Okay, so before we jump into game number 2, let's take a closer look at the modules and pilot skills for these bots. So for the Ares, I have Halo Corona. Tonya mentioned Shotgun Halo. I'm assuming you mean Corona. If not the Corona, the Storm would be the other option. But we have Last Stand, Thermo Nuke, we have Advanced Repair, and here are the pilot skills. So I made sure that I had Sharpshooter on the Corona and the Halo to have increased shot grouping, and that's going to help do more damage the further out the player is. And next up we have the Strider with Thunder and Shredder. This is a very interesting build. I'm kind of wondering how this is going to work out. But we have Last Stand, Anti-Control, Phase Shift, and here are the pilot skills for the Strider. So I made sure to put Sharpshooter on the Thunder just to buff it a little bit and have that increased shot grouping. And then we have the Invader with the Orkan and Shredders, Last Stand, Heavy Armor Kit, Advanced Repair Unit. And here are the pilot skills for the Invader. So very interesting build here as well. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm going to review all of that right at the end after the second game. And here we have a very interesting setup as well. And this is kind of what actually caught my eye. This behemoth has glory and tridents. So when you are kind of moving around, you have the glories, and then when you set up shop, you have the tridents as well. So we have Last Stand, Thermo Nuke, Phase Shift. And here are the pilot skills. Once again, using Sharpshooter on the Glory. And with this setup, I really wanted to maximize that damage. That's why I have Thermo Nuke on here instead of Heavy Armor Kit. And then lastly, we have another setup with Orkans and Shredder on the Phantom. With Last Stand, Thermo Nuke, Anti-Control, Phase Shift. And here are the pilot skills. Okay, so a very interesting lineup. I'm noticing a bit of a trend here with the Orkan and Shredders. So we're going to see how this works out, and let's hop into game number 2. Okay, so game 2 we have dropped in on Shenzhen map, and I decided to start with the Strider here. These guys have got to push here. They must not wait. You got to go for this beacon. This guy's going to get this beacon, and then they can actually spawn here, which is terrible news for us. If we can actually take this guy out here. So I'm waiting for him. We can actually lock him and push him out. That might work too. Let's see if I can do that. Nope, can't. Okay, so we were not able to get that left beacon, unfortunately. It's going to change things here because now we have this guy. Okay, so I'm going to drop in here with the Ares. So you need a lot of firepower to take out that Invader. Let's hit this guy. There's also a guy on my flank here. 2 of them we got to watch out for. Let's try to take out this Falcon.
Double kill.
This guy is still here. Can we take him out? There we go. We need to get that left side if we can. Otherwise, this is not going to end well for us. Yeah, so they have this guy spawned in an Ares now. And this guy's going to kill me. Ooh. Okay, let me go this way. Come on, 2, 1. Oh, still got him though, and we got the side beacon, so that's good. I'm just wondering if I'm going to be able to take out this one player here. Let me just put this beacon point here. I'm going to follow him now. It's going to phase shift. This way he gets hit by my teammates. Let's do this. I didn't have enough time to teleport, but that's okay, because we were inside this guy's bubble, and his last stand has been triggered, so he should be going out. And about this guy, maybe. Here we go. This player on the left side here, what he's doing is actually a very good move there with that invader. The only thing, I wasn't able to help him. So let's just see how we're going to do this here. So a couple things with this build. You know, generally when you use the invader, you jump in, you suppress, and then you try to take out as many players as possible. There's a bit of a problem with this particular build here, and that is... I'm going to see if I can suppress this guy so that he doesn't do any more damage to us. We got to watch... Yep, come on. This guy got locked. I have to defend here now. So the problem with this setup is basically you jump in, you fire all your Orkans at a player, but then you're not going to have enough Orkans to do the rest of the damage. You can see what's happening here. I'm only firing one rocket because I'm out of rockets. So that's why this build does not work. I don't recommend building it at all, or even maxing it out for that matter. I would instead run the Shredder with maybe Corona or something. Corona or Storm, I think, would be a better option. Let's try to get this guy with the Behemoth here. Can we get this guy? We're actually holding up pretty well here. Trying to get that player. Got this Al Jung we got to worry about. Where is he? Here we go. Oh, come on. Phase shift. He's not going to be able to survive that. We got to take him out now. There we go. Yes. At least you guys get to see, you know, me using all of these bots. I'm going to try to see if I can hit some of these players here from this side. Is this guy going to move? We got to watch out. We only got 2 players here. This is not looking good for us. Can I get this guy? Maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, get out of stealth. We gotta watch out for this guy. I'm not sure what this guy's in here. What is that? Trying to hit this player. Uh-oh, he's got a phantom. That's actually gonna be a bit of a problem. Uh-oh. Shoot, he's going after my teammate. Let's move this way. We need to get him down to his last... Yeah, there we go. Got that guy. This guy might move this side. Come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. Yes. Come on. Yes. Man, this is a crazy game. We need to get that left side, I think. You know what? I'm gonna move in that direction. It's now 2 versus 2. This game is one of those games where it's down to the wire. They only have 1 player left. And that guy is pretty leveled up. Like he had nope, they got another player there. I need to push this beacon. We're getting another beacon. If we can get 4 beacons on them, I think that's going to be enough to win the game. We already have more players, so I think that's going to help. So let's do this. Both of them are Al Jungs. Okay, that might be a bit of a problem, but I think we should be good here. He's going to be flying into... Not into the center. I might be able to hit this guy. Can I lock him? Got 4. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I'm the only player left. Are you kidding me? Okay, this not looking good now. This is definitely not looking good. You know what? If I can push that 5th beacon, that might be enough to win it. I gotta be careful. This guy's gonna have his flight here soon. He's gonna be moving. Yep, they're getting another beacon. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this. I need to get that. I need to get another beacon here. Problem is this guy's got his flights. I'm using my cover here to avoid getting hit. Let's use phase shift. He's gonna land in front of me, so I'm gonna be able to kill him here. He doesn't have last stand, but the problem is I'm up against that player there and he's running beacons on me. I need to get another beacon quickly. This is 1 versus 1. No, he has another. Oh shoot. What is this? Okay, that might be a problem. Oh. My last stand hasn't triggered yet. So should be able to take that guy out. Please not. You better not have another one. Yeah, I can't get another beacon here. Oh man. Okay, you know what? I don't know if that's going to be enough time. I think it might be actually. So I'm just going to run. Just going to avoid getting hit by this guy. If I can move this way, he has triggered my last stand. I think he realizes that he needs this. He needs a beacon in order to win. So I'm trying to do this. I'm going to go into phase shift so I can run away because look at the time. He's going to get another beacon, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough time. It might be. This is going to be really close. I can get him down there. 11 seconds. Is this going to be enough time? I don't know if it's going to be enough time. Look at the beacon bar. Whoa. I might have won that. Did we win? Yes. Wow, that was the closest game ever. Wow, man, that was nuts. That was crazy. So, wow. Let's take a look to see how we did here. We were actually up against a duo squad 2. So, let me just take a look at my teammate. Okay, my teammate was running level 9 and 10 bots. There is one MK2 bot there. And I'm looking at, the weapons that this guy's running. Some low-level weapons. I'm actually finding it's a bit of a trend with players. They have higher-level bots but lower-level weapons. Always do it the other way around. Okay, even if you are running an Ares, I understand that you have the built-in weapons. But the thing is, when the Ares kind of falls out of the meta, you are most likely going to move these weapons to another bot. Okay, so that's kind of the reason why I tell players to do it that way. Let's take a look at these guys here. I'm pretty sure they're running a lot of MK2. Yep, this guy's pretty much all MK2, and his pilots are pretty leveled up, as you can see. That guy is, I think, from a Korean clan, and this is his clanmate. Some MK2 stuff, and pretty leveled up pilots, decently leveled up anyways. Between level 10 and level 11 MK2. And you can see their weapons. And let's take a look at my honor points. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go take a look at, these builds. One of the things that I did change after running a couple of games, I felt that it wasn't really working that well. On the Ares, I think I initially had Advanced Repair Unit. I put Quantum Radar on here instead. This build overall is actually very powerful. It's one of my strongest builds, I think, when it comes to using the Ares. As you know, I don't really run the Ares anymore. I stopped running this bot like about 2-3 months ago. But when I was running it, this was one of the main builds that I would run. The Strider build, it's actually not that bad for a cheaper build for the Strider. You're going to find, I think, that in most cases, a lot of the damage actually comes from, these two weapons. And if you want to increase the damage output, then I would use Avenger or Viper on here instead. And let's take a look at the Invader. Okay, so the big issue that I have with this build is generally when you run the Invader, you're going to jump into a group of red players. You're going to suppress them. The thing with this build is you are going to fire all your rockets at one player. One Orkan is not going to be enough damage to take out a player, especially if they're like a Falcon or something. And then, after you fire all your rockets, you are going to be firing, one rocket every second or so. It's not going to be enough damage output, and it doesn't have a fast reload time. So all the damage for this build is actually going to be coming from your shredders. In order to increase that damage output, you probably want to run either Storm, a Corona, or possibly a Igniter. So I think that's what I would change. For me personally, I would actually run the Corona on this build. And, the Behemoth, this was sort of the first hybrid build that I have actually played. And I must say that, with the Trident and the Glory, it actually worked really well. After, I would say about 100, 150 games that I played to record all this footage here, I would say that this is pretty consistent. You saw how well it did actually in that last game, but even on the larger map, Yamantau map, Canyon map, this can actually work really well. So I definitely like that build. And now the Phantom. Okay, so this is kind of like the Invader. When you fire this all your rockets from the Orkan, you have to rely on your shredders. So instead of doing this, what I would actually do is, if you want, that splash damage, that burst of, or that burst damage rather, I would run the Orkan with Panatas, and I actually really like that particular build. I've run it during a live stream before, and it works really, really well. If you are going to run the Shredder, then I would actually run maybe Corona on here instead to strengthen it. But I don't think I would run the Orkan, on this Phantom. But yeah, so that's pretty much the changes that I would make. And going back to Parth Patel's lineup, because, I forgot to kind of review that, but it was more of a theme than it was an actual Dream Hangar. With that lineup, the most effective build was obviously the Aljung with Avengers, a very powerful build, especially with lockdown ammo. The Nemesis, I didn't really like it that much. I've never really liked that build. The Fenrir with Avenger Punishers wasn't bad. And the Ares with Punishers, again, not really a fan of that. Spectre Punishers, there were actually times where that Spectre did quite a bit of damage, but yeah, like I said, it's more of a theme hangar than it is a Dream Hangar. And so that's pretty much the gameplay for these two Dream Hangars. I hope you guys did enjoy that gameplay. And to the other viewers out there, if you want to see your Dream Hangar in a future episode of this Dream Hangar series, make sure that you put your Dream Hangar in the comments down below. I tend to go for Dream Hangars that have a lot of variety in it, especially if it's a very interesting build. For example, this Behemoth, that really catches my eye. And, you stand a pretty good chance at being featured in the Dream Hangar series if you have that. So that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.